If you want to grow your channel and get clients from YouTube, but you're tired of forcing yourself to film videos, and after every shoot you think, what the hell am I even doing? I'm a psychologist, not a blogger. If you want YouTube to finally start working for you, instead of you working for it, then watch this video till the end. In it, I'll tell you all about my full-service YouTube channel management offer for experts. You'll find out how to get clients from YouTube without ever showing your face or spending even a single minute making videos yourself. No brainstorming video ideas, no writing scripts, no fake smiles in front of the camera or editing headaches. I handle all of that and a lot more for you. Imagine never having to pretend to be a blogger again. No more feeling ashamed for selling or pushing something. No more burning out because you spend all day creating content that doesn't even bring clients.
And most importantly, no more thinking that video marketing has to be painful. Because now, with AI tools, there's a new system that removes all those barriers. You can now get clients from YouTube without a camera, without constant filming, and without stress. This is what's called a faceless YouTube channel, and I can build and run one for you. A channel that grows, promotes your services, and brings clients, completely without your involvement. While you're holding sessions, spending time with your family, watching a show, or relaxing, your channel keeps working. That dream of sales happening on their own, it's real now. And there's no magic or miracle producers involved. Listen, I get it. You've probably tried to finally start your channel dozens of times. You filmed a couple of videos, burned out, got mad at the algorithms, and pushed it aside again. Every time you thought, guess it's just not for me. But the truth is, the problem isn't you. It's not that the market's too hard or that all the spots are taken by competitors. The real reason is different. You've been trying to do everything yourself. You've been the psychologist, the marketer, the scriptwriter, the speaker, the editor, and the tech guy, all at once. And that left you with no time or energy to do what you're truly meant to do. Help people as an expert. And that right there, that's the biggest trap. You just physically can't keep up the quality and amount of content or the posting speed that YouTube needs for your channel to grow organically. You'll get tired and burn out fast. But the Faceless method works with the real cause of that problem. It brings your focus back to your actual work and removes all the boring routine, tech stuff, and the pressure of being a blogger. You just stay the expert you already are, and all the content that promotes you and brings clients gets created for you. Okay, let's keep it simple. Without fancy words like producing. I just build and run your YouTube channel for you. That's it. Not some cookie-cutter channel, but real, unique video content made specifically for you and your niche. Before launching the channel, we agree on everything together. The style, the voice, the video topics, the overall approach. I take your expertise and your field of work and turn it into engaging content that sounds human, not like a boring lecture from 2012. The scripts are written with the help of AI. The voiceover is done by an AI with a real narrator's voice and the right tone. The videos are built from high-quality visuals. And I take care of everything else too. Thumbnails, tags, titles, SEO descriptions, all done for you. You don't have to film anything, record your voice, or approve things 100 times. If you want to be involved, you can share ideas and give feedback. If you don't have to do anything. And everything runs automatically. This isn't a copy-paste channel or a bunch of random motivational clips. It's a full YouTube channel with long, horizontal videos that speak in your name and build trust between you and your clients. And honestly, it all works in a really simple and transparent way. First, we decide together on the direction and main topic of your channel based on your niche. If, for example, you're a psychologist who specializes in panic attacks, then the content will naturally revolve around that topic. That means your videos won't be about random stuff, only about things that really attract your target audience, the people who might actually be interested in your services. Second, I help you set things up so that all this traffic actually brings clients, not just empty views and likes. I write a sales text that offers a low-cost first consultation. That's where a person starts working with you, gets to know you, and then you naturally offer your main service. That's called a paid consultation funnel. If you ever want to dive deeper and learn how that works, I've got a separate video on my channel about this kind of funnel. You can watch it whenever you have time. Third, I set up the entire channel. Design, description, tags, playlists. Everything YouTube needs to understand who you are and what kind of audience should see your videos. Fourth, I prepare a content plan for 12 videos ahead and send it to you for approval. Fifth, after the plan is approved, I start the process. I create the videos, upload them to your channel, publish them, and make sure everything stays on schedule. The videos come out regularly, twice a week. That's it. No endless filming, no deadlines, no stress. You just watch as your channel grows and starts working for you. This service is perfect for practicing experts who already have knowledge, experience, and the desire to grow, but don't have the time or energy to film videos. A Faceless channel works great for psychologists, psychotherapists, and family counselors, hypnotherapists and coaches, dietitians, nutritionists, and health experts, astrologers, numerologists, and people in spiritual or esoteric fields, experts in self-development, meditation, and spiritual practices. If your goal isn't to just sell air, but to actually help people improve their lives and make good money doing it, then this is for you. Even if you've never tried YouTube before and have no idea where to start, that's totally fine. Still, a Faceless channel isn't a magic pill, and it's not for everyone. First, if you have an offline business that depends on your location and in-person presence, this format won't make a big difference. It's more for experts whose clients can come from any city or country. Second, if you want to run a face-based blog where everything's built around your personality, charisma, and personal stories, this isn't your format either. A Faceless channel isn't about emotional personal branding or showing yourself on camera. Third, if you're already a podcaster with your own voice and media presence, there's no reason to duplicate that with a no-face version. And of course, this isn't for people promoting shady schemes or miracle methods that offer more empty promises than real results. A Faceless channel only works when there's real expertise and real value for people behind the content. If the main goal is just to sell something to anyone, it's better not to start at all. Now, the best part starts after the channel is launched. First, you finally stop feeling like you have to post something. Videos come out automatically, consistently, with no burnout and no stress. YouTube gradually starts promoting you, and your videos begin to get views. People watch them, agree with what you're saying, start trusting you, and some of them book paid first consultations. No cold selling, no paid ads, no spam emails, and no calls. Second, you free up your time. What used to take an entire day, writing a script, filming, editing, designing, and publishing, now happens without you doing anything. You focus on your clients, your family, or your downtime, while the content machine quietly keeps running in the background, turning its digital gears. Third, it's about confidence. You're no longer depending on inspiration, mood, or outside factors. You have a system that consistently brings in clients. No dancing around trends, no chasing algorithms, just steady, natural growth and a stream of people who come to you because they trust you. And if you think faceless channels are some kind of nonsense and that they don't get views, this part is just for you. Let me show you a few faceless channels that are consistently getting solid views right now at the time this video is being recorded. Maybe in the future their numbers will change. But for now, as long as their creators keep publishing regularly, they're getting views. So, first example, a psychology-related channel called Wisdom of Time. In the last week, its videos got 151,843 views. The videos are made from slides, basically pictures with an AI voiceover. Next channel, Guide of Meanings, also in the psychology niche. In 1 week, their videos reached 130,649 views. The videos use stock footage mixed with an AI voiceover. Then there's Occultists, which has a more hypnotic theme. These kinds of videos can easily sell hypnotherapy services. In the last week, 31,743 views. Images plus voiceover. On this channel, a woman records her own voice professionally, but that could easily be replaced with an AI voice. There are even AI voices that perfectly match topics like affirmations, meditations, hypnosis, and so on. Next up, an astrology-themed channel called Astro Truth. The weekly view count isn't shown, but the videos perform well. You can check the channel yourself. Videos are made from images and AI narration. Then we've got Beyond the Mind, a mix of psychology and spirituality. 181,599 views over the past 7 days. Images plus AI narration. And the last example, Senior Secrets, focused on health and nutrition. It's aimed at an older English-speaking audience of retirees. 1,219,640 views in the past week. The videos combine stock footage, slides, and AI voiceover. Okay, we've gone through the examples. Now, here's the fun part. All those channels make money purely from YouTube's partner program, from monetizing their views. In other words, they don't sell anything in their videos at all. They just turned on monetization and live off the ad revenue from their videos. But here's the catch. Ad monetization is actually the smallest money you can make on YouTube. The real income starts when you add integrations for your own products or services inside your videos. One client for therapy, for example, at $600, brings in way more than the revenue from 30,000 views. To put it simply, without all the info guru fluff, monetization gives you a little pocket change just for views. Selling your own products or services inside your videos brings the real profit. Here's how that looks in practice. In the middle or at the end of the video, you make a short presentation of your product or service and add a call to action, like sign up on the website. Below the video, there's a link to your website, where the page clearly explains what people will get from the consultation. That's if we're sending viewers to a paid first consultation. We describe in detail who it's for, what they'll get, how it works, how long it lasts, the price, and so on. Basically, it's a full sales text that gets people to book that first paid consultation. Some of those people go to the site and book a consultation, and some of them, after that first session, buy your main service. Or you can do it a little differently, kind of like I do. You can turn the sales text from your website into a short sales video
and send people there from ad integrations inside your reach videos. Then under that sales video, you add a link to your website with a short sign-up form.
Pay attention to how I've done it myself. Right now, you're actually inside a sales video. And by following the link below, you can sign up for a consultation on creating and managing your own Faceless YouTube channel from start to finish. That's the whole funnel, simple and clear. As for my personal cases outside this channel, I have videos that reached 97,003 views, 121,000 views, 141,000, 238,000, 346,000, and plenty of others that got up to 100,000 views. No million-view videos yet, unfortunately, but I'm working on it. So if you want your own YouTube channel that actually works for you, not one that just sits there doing nothing, here's what I'm offering. I'll create and fully manage your Faceless YouTube channel from start to finish. From idea to video publication, scripts, voiceovers, visuals, SEO descriptions, thumbnails. I handle absolutely everything. You don't touch or manage anything. You just watch as your content gets published regularly. Your channel grows steadily, and clients start booking paid consultations. As part of this service, I'll create and publish 12 full-length videos, not shorts. The service takes from 1 to 2 months to complete, with an average of 2 videos published each week. The price of the service at the time this video was recorded is $1,000. If you divide that up, it comes out to just a bit over $83 per video, which honestly is cheaper than a single day of shooting with any decent videographer. But I'll say this right away. By the time you're watching this video, the price might already be different. Plus, I might not even be taking new projects anymore, since I can physically manage no more than 6 channels at once. And to make this whole thing as effective for you as possible, as a bonus, I'll write or improve your sales text, the one that gets people to book their first paid consultation. That's the exact text that turns regular viewers into clients. Someone watches your video, clicks the link below, reads the text, and books a paid session. No pressure, no pushing, just because it truly connects with them. So basically, if you're ready to finally relax, stop suffering through content creation, and start getting a steady flow of clients from YouTube, just click the link below this video and book a consultation. Now, let me guess the questions you probably have and answer them right away. Question number 1. How soon will my videos start getting views? Answer: that can't be predicted 100%. Sometimes the very first video on a new channel takes off and gets tens of thousands of views. It's happened before. Check the screenshot. But most of the time, YouTube needs a little while to warm up your channel before it starts actively recommending your videos. Usually that takes about 2 to 3 weeks of steady posting. The main thing is, don't quit before the algorithm figures out who your content should be shown to. Question number 2. Where do you get the video topics from? Do I have to come up with ideas myself, or do you handle that? Answer: I handle all the topics myself. I research competitors and similar niches, check what videos are getting views right now, and use special analytics tools. On top of that, I use AI to help find the right wording and fresh angles for each topic. You don't have to come up with anything. At most, you can just send me an idea if you happen to see a viral video from someone in your field that you'd like to adapt for yourself. Next up, question number 3. Will the videos only have an AI voice, or can I use my own voice? Answer: the videos are made only with AI voiceovers.
using a real voice doesn't really make sense. It doesn't affect the results, but it takes a ton of extra time. These days, AI voices sound supernatural, and you can pick the tone that fits your niche. Calm, confident, gentle, professional, and so on. Fourth question. How long does it take from payment to the first video being published? Answer. On average, about 1 week. Sometimes faster. It depends on how quickly we agree on the channel's theme, style, sales text, and other details. After that, the content starts coming out regularly, on schedule, twice a week. Fifth question. Can I monetize this kind of channel and earn from YouTube's partner program? Answer. Yes, of course. Faceless channels can easily be monetized. Even if you're, like me, based in Russia, it's still possible. By the way, YouTube currently has no problem monetizing content created with AI. I'll help you set up monetization. Sixth question. What if I want to manage the channel myself in the future? Will you show me how it all works? Answer. Right now I don't teach channel management, but technically you can continue running it on your own. Everything is published on your channel, and you have full access to the analytics, videos, and settings. If you ever decide to stop working with me, the channel and all its content stay completely yours. Seventh question. What if my niche is very narrow or a rare topic? Will it still work? Answer. No, probably not. Faceless channels work best in niches with broad interest and high demand. Psychology, coaching, relationships, self-development, nutrition, energy, personal growth, and so on. If the topic is too narrow, YouTube simply won't be able to find a big enough audience that's interested in your videos. Eighth question. How many videos do I need to publish before the first client starts showing up? Answer. Sometimes clients come after the very first video, if the algorithm picks up the content quickly. Other times it happens after the 5th or 10th video. That's why I make 12 videos as part of this service. It's the ideal number for YouTube to warm up the channel and start recommending your videos. Ninth question. Can I choose the style and tone of the voice for the voiceover? Answer. Yes, absolutely. Before we launch, I'll show you several options. Male and female voices, different tones and styles. We'll pick the one that fits your niche best. 10th question. Who makes the thumbnails, descriptions, and SEO? Is that included in the price? Answer. Yes, I do all of that. Thumbnails, tags, titles, descriptions, SEO, everything is done for you so your videos don't just sit there, but actually get reach and show up in recommendations. All of that is already included in the price. 11th question. Will I be able to keep publishing videos myself later? Or does everything depend on you? Answer. Yes, of course. It's your channel. I just create the content and publish it on your behalf. You can take over and keep posting anytime you want. You'll always have full access to the channel. 12th question. What if I want more than 12 videos, or want to keep creating content regularly? Answer. No problem. We just keep working together on another package of 12 videos. 13th question. What if I'm not a psychologist, for example, a dietitian or a coach? Will this still work for me? Answer. Yes, it will. Faceless channels work great for all expert fields. Psychology, hypnotherapy, astrology, nutrition, personal growth, spirituality, meditation, and so on. The main thing is that you're genuinely helping people with your work, not selling magic pills. Next question.
Can I add my own ideas, phrases, or case examples? Answer: yes, of course. We can review and approve the scripts before production. I'll send you the script as a text file. You read it, make your edits, add examples or case studies, and send it back to me ready to go. The main thing is not to turn the process into bureaucracy. The fewer back-and-forth approvals, the faster everything moves forward. 15th question. What if the videos don't get views? What happens then? Answer: if a video isn't getting views, it usually means one of three elements is off: the topic, the thumbnail, or the title. My job is to find the right combination of those elements that works. With the right approach, the videos will definitely get views. YouTube simply can't ignore what people are genuinely interested in and actually watch. 16th question. How is your approach different from regular producing? Answer: producing is when someone tells you what to film, how to speak, and what image to project on camera. And you spend your time and energy filming. In my case, you don't film anything at all. I handle everything from start to finish without your participation. 17th question. Can I order just one video as a test to see how it works? Answer: you can. But one standalone video costs $125, and that doesn't include channel design or writing the sales text for your services. And honestly, there's not much point in doing just one. YouTube rarely starts promoting a channel, meaning putting its videos into recommendations after only the first video. I'd even say that's an exception to the rule. Real, measurable results come over the long term, when there's consistency, at least a series of 10 to 12 videos. And the last question. How does the process work? Contract, payment, reports, and all that. Answer: I work on a 100% prepayment basis. If you want, we can sign a contract, but usually everything's done without all that boring paperwork. Reports aren't really needed here. You can see everything yourself in your YouTube Studio stats: views, traffic, audience, and you'll also clearly see incoming requests for paid consultations. Everything is fully transparent. So, that's it. If you want to order full management for your YouTube channel, click the link below this video and leave an application on the website. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them right here in the comments under the video. Big hug.